If you thought America was crazy and wild, well, I heard on the internet for the past couple of days, the UK is kind of might be worse than the USA. Like maybe. I don't know much. I just know that they recently came out with like an Internet Safety Act where you have to show, like, upload your ID and prove how old you is to do certain things. Like the adult videos, all this stuff, or maybe even like certain online games that you gotta be 18 and older to play, all that stuff. But don't take my word for it. Let's watch the breaking news report from Moist Critical on the whole situation. He has a more higher intellect on this situation, and he's a trusted source. So let's check out his video. Already getting worse. It's already getting worse. It was worse before, but let's see how crazy it is over in the UK compared to us over here in the US.
Mean this with no exaggeration. It's not just lip service, nor is it just some phony baloney machismo from me. If I lived in the UK, I swear with my hand on a stack of Bibles, I would leave right now as a result of everything that's happening with the Online Safety Act. It is the most anti freedom legislation I've seen just blatantly get pushed through onto its citizens. It is unbelievable how bad it's already spiraling out of control. And it started dystopian. Again, a word I don't like to use loosey goosey because that word has lost a lot of meaning thanks to Redditors tossing it around anytime a slight inconvenience even unfolds, like my Cheerios weren't perfectly symmetrical. This is a dystopian society we live in. Like, I hate using that word, but I mean it for its very literal definition here. What's happening in the UK is dystopian. For those that don't know, a piece of legislation has been enacted called the Online Safety Act, which requires you to verify your ID to access certain content online, meaning you have to prove.
Yeah, we got that over here too. Certain states, you gotta verify how old you is to do certain things, to watch, your adult videos online. You gotta show all that stuff now.
Prove that you are of age to get access to it. That means giving the government your ID or biometric data through facial scans. The people were misled what this was even about in the first place because they paraded the Online Safety Act around as if it was a righteous push to protect children
Never trust the
online from
government.
being exposed to harmful content, specifically pornography. A classic move straight from the playbook of John Madden. You target porn because it's a very easy target.
John
Most
Madden
people
reference.
don't want kids to have access to porn, obviously. There are
Yeah.
innumerable problems with porn. So it's very easy messaging to have be the big boogeyman here that you need to fight against. We gotta stop it now. We have to act. We have to do something. People are dying. They're collapsing. They're fucking combusting. Corpses littering the streets. So here's what we're doing. It's called the Online Safety Act. It's our
That's like the whole, like when they compare video games like GTA and Call of Duty to like violence that happens, like gun violence and all that stuff. It's kind of like that. Like it's like you, it's like they use video games as like something that's so bad to help to like push what they doing when video games is not the reason, but they use video games a lot in like situations like that, which I don't know why, but like they try to always blame video games on the reason why.
our last defense, our last hope. We have to fight it now. They were able to get this through, and it was a Trojan horse that had so many consequential problems attached to it. A lot of really yucky, bad, awful hemorrhoids on the Online Safety Act. And now that it's in effect, the citizens recognize just how butt-fucked they are by the government, getting their guts rearranged here because the government is elbow deep in everyone's ass trying to get you to give over all of your
Shout out to YouTube for removing the profanity limit on the videos and stuff. Shout out to YouTube.
identification. So it's not just verifying your age to access porn, you have to verify your age to access a multitude of services. This includes things like Reddit, Twitter, Discord to use certain features, Wikipedia, some other forms, and today it's been announced.
Goddamn ads. I don't want people to know that I'm broke.
That's going to apply to Spotify as well. We're going to dive deep into the spaghetti and the meatballs there in a moment, but you can see what's happening. This is very...
Doing an age restriction for Spotify is crazy. Social media, Twitter, it's crazy too, but it ain't too crazy, but that would be the first sign. Okay, hold on now. Y'all kind of doing too much now. We was okay with you, verifying the age for porn sites and stuff like that. We was okay for that because we don't want kids watching porn. But now y'all going too far. Y'all going into like social media, Reddit, like all this stuff. Like, man, we really ain't asked for that. Now, Spotify, you mean telling me you have to be 18 and older to listen to songs on Spotify? Like, where they force you to listen to Disney songs if you're not 18 on Spotify? Like, surely it can't be that bad.
Obvious that the Online Safety Act was never about protecting children or protecting anyone from anything. It's only ever been about control and mass surveillance. This is all about censoring what you have access to so the government can constantly track and monitor your activities online because they are requiring you to give your ID to access anything at all that can even be moderately argued could have harmful content on it. Fucking Spotify. It is out of control. Spotify, and the ghouls in power over there are doing their best to desperately try and convince...
Peter Kell's comments on Sky News are disgusting. He should do the right thing and apologize. If you want to overturn the Online Safety Act, you are on the side of the predators. It's as simple as that. That is a crazy thing to say for people who mad that you have to show your ID for Spotify. That is a wow, comparing people who don't want to have to show the ID just to use Spotify, a music app with just music on it. Like, it barely has videos, but not even people, not only people even know about the videos on Spotify, but even so, having to be a certain age just to listen to music is crazy. Then for you to say that I'm alone with the predators just because I disagree, it's crazy. But that's like, it doesn't surprise me, bro. Like, politicians and like, bro, it's like, they don't understand. They don't
convince you that this is a good thing. They want you to stop making noise about it and stop trying to overturn it. So there's this vile bug named Peter Kyle who made this tweet saying, if you want to overturn the Online Safety Act, you're on the side of predators. It is as simple as that. And he got community noted, obviously, and got dunked on out the wazoo. The community note stating, opposing the Online Safety Act isn't siding with predators, it's defending free speech. The law enables censorship, mass surveillance, and vague harm rules that threaten privacy and dissent. Right groups worldwide have called it a danger to democracy. By the way, here's a fun little nugget of lore about Peter Kyle, the patriot of protection over there. He allegedly voted against a statutory national inquiry into grooming gangs and group-based child sexual exploitation as part of the Children's Well-Being in Schools bill. He defended labor's resistance on TV, citing existing inquiries, but critics linked this to his past association with Ivor Kaplan, a former Labor MP accused in related scandals, and accused him of prioritizing political convenience over victim justice. Oh, that's really weird, Peter. You care so much about protecting children, yet you voted against an inquiry into looking into this exactly here? That's odd. Seems like it kind of conflicts with what you're trying to put on here with this strong face about how much you care about making sure children are safe online.
This is the biggest step forward in child safety since the internet was created. There is, since Friday last week, children and parents will notice the difference in the experience that children have. Most children do not go looking for harmful and dangerous and pornographic content. Most children actually have found that the content has come to find them. That's why we've acted so decisively in this. And for everybody who's out there thinking of using VPNs, let me just say to you directly, verifying your age keeps a child safe. Keeps children safe in our country. So let's just not try and find a way around. Just prove your age, make the internet safer for children, make it a better experience for everyone. That's surely what we should aspire to in this country.
Do your part. Give us all of your identification information and biometric data so we can spy on you. Because that's going to keep all the children safe.
Yeah.
While we control.
I don't trust that. Like, I don't, like, even though they probably already have that, you know, we got IDs and license, they already have a picture and, like, do you gotta do a fingerprint for your ID? I don't think so. But, like, still, like, just going and uploading my ID and, like, doing all this stuff, like, now, just to use, you gotta think about it, bro. It's not, like, a one-time thing. These people, or even over here, 'cause, you know, with some sites or whatever, you have to do that for every single website. You have to upload your documents, upload your fingerprint, however they make you do it for every single, like, censor website over here. Bruh, that is too much, bruh. Me uploading my ID and giving you my fingerprint just so I can listen to Kendrick Lamar is crazy. Well, if it's over there, it's how you say his name? Skip, whatever, whatever you listening to over there, this is whatever. But you get my point. Like, it's crazy that I have to do that just to listen to, well, rap, country, pop, whatever you listen to over there. It's crazy that I have to keep uploading my ID. Cause hey, if they do it for Spotify, Twitter, YouTube's gonna be next. You're gonna have to upload your ID and fingerprint, all this other stuff just to use YouTube. Then after YouTube, and hey, it's no telling. You better off just not getting on the internet. Or, I mean, just go ahead and just sell the 7 Cs. Go ahead and get a VPN and hey, but I mean, there's no telling. They might try to throw you in jail for using a VPN.
Control what you have access to, just know. Sleep easy at night knowing you're saving lives of kids out there. Meanwhile, apparently Peter Kyle's hands are totally tied when it comes to anything about, like, the grooming gangs. I guess that's not worth looking into at all. This is the real big enchilada right here, making sure that kids can't access Spotify features or Wikipedia features. That's the real meat and potatoes that they want to make sure kids, you know, don't get fucking blasted with harmful content while they're just innocently listening to Spotify. This looks like a symptom of a functioning, sane society. You're listening to some music on Spotify and then whoops-a-daisy, holy Toledo, we need to check your age.
Spotify.
To access certain content and features on Spotify, we need to make sure you're 18 or older. This won't take long. And then you confirm I'm 18 plus. And look how much fun you have when you give over your ID or your biometric data. Then the whole society is functioning and happy, big old smiles on everyone's faces as the government literally has its foot on your throat at all times monitoring you.
Why can't I make any changes without an admin approval?
Why must you give me ads?
With Monday.com.
Okay.
Whoopee! Wait, what's that? You don't want to give over your ID or do our facial scan?
My age check shows I'm not old enough to use Spotify. You cannot use Spotify if you don't meet the minimum age requirement. Crazy for the market you're in. If you cannot confirm you're old enough to use Spotify, your account will be deactivated and eventually deleted. Because I'm not 18. This is just hold on, which finger? All this is crazy. My account was deactivated. What should I do? If your account is deactivated due to inaccurate age estimation, you can look for an email in your inbox which allows you to reactivate your account within 90 days. Blah 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 blah. ID verification. If we still cannot confirm you're old enough to use Spotify, or if no action takes over, account will be. Bro, that's. This is the extreme version of stopping kids from getting access to porn on the internet. This is the extreme version. You could have just stopped. You could have just stopped at that. You could have just stopped at cutting kids off from reaching porn on the internet. Boom. Why do you go this far? Like, why do they always go this far?
In order to earn permission to the content? What?
Spotify.
You don't want to be a good
Schedule
noodle?
of
Okay.
mine.
Well, here's what's going to happen. Your account's going to get deactivated. You cannot use Spotify if you don't meet the minimum age requirements for the
be
market
18
you're
to
in.
listen to
If you
my
cannot
Taylor
confirm
Swift
you're old
albums.
enough to use Spotify, your account will be deactivated and eventually deleted. If your account was deactivated due to an inaccurate age estimation, you can look for the email in your inbox, which allows you to reactivate your account within 90 days of deactivation and then go through ID verification. If we still can't confirm you're old enough to use Spotify, or if no action is taken within 7 days of reactivation, your account will be permanently deleted. So you either play ball or you lose your account.
Yeah.
This is for all accounts, by the way. This is like paid accounts, fucking student accounts. Every account on Spotify, from what I can tell, is subject to this now. So if you want to use Spotify and have access to all of the content and features, you will have to give over your ID or your biometric data so the government can spy on you. That's insanity. That's absolute lunacy. There is no defending that. There is no mental gymnastics that can be done to justify this. It is so clear that this was never about protecting children or protecting anyone.
That's what they do.
It's out of control, and it is only getting worse. I mean it. I would leave the UK because of this. There is no longer like a free internet intact over there. Your only answer is VPNs, and Peter Kyle's going to shame you, shake his finger at you if you use VPNs, trying to find a way around this. Because then you're just on the side of pedophiles, I guess. You're on the side of predators if you oppose the Online Safety Act. A just society ensures that every one of its citizens is giving over their ID and biometric data to the government in order to listen to music on Spotify, obviously. That's the only way to keep all the children safe. Think of the children, won't you? Oh, it's preposterous. It's scary. It's actually scary. And like I said, this isn't exclusive to just the UK. There is a similar piece of legislation that is looking to be enacted in the US. I'm hoping it doesn't pass. I really hope it doesn't pass. But the groundwork is being laid here. It has successfully gone through in the UK, and it's showing no signs of stopping. It's only getting worse. So yeah, I just wanted to yap about this a bit more. This is something everyone needs to be aware of and concerned
Breaking
about.
news. Spread word.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah. 10 out of 10 pause like picture of the video. Like, anyway, yeah, it's crazy, but like, bro, that's like that's how they do things, bro. Like they say this is what they do. They say stuff to make you agree with them. They be like, you be like, yeah, that's a good idea. We need to stop that. But there's a whole bunch of stuff else that they're gonna do when they pass the law, but they don't tell you that. So when you do vote for it, then it's like the fine print or disclaimer or however you want to, like little tiny writing at the bottom or something, like a contract or something, like little tiny writing that they know you're not gonna read. Then when you vote for the law it passed, boom, you think everything all good. Nah. They gonna take Spotify, Twitter, social media, YouTube, all that away for you if you're not 18. So if you're not 18, then shit, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know what you're gonna do. You're gonna just be, bro. Imagine being 17, 16, and all you can do is watch YouTube Kids. Like, bro, you just like, that's crazy. Or you can sell the 7 Cs, get a VPN. Hopefully they don't try to come find you and like throw you in jail for using the VPN. But like, it's crazy. Like he said, like Charlie said, hey, we got something like that over here too. With the some sites you gotta show your ID or whatever, all that stuff. So it's over here too. It's not just the UK. It's over here too. It's just not just a Scream over here. So it's crazy, man. The world, the government, the older you get, the more you realize they ain't trying to help us. They just like, they more so trying to control us, more so help us. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, somewhat. But yeah, Charlie said it better. Video. Make sure you go check out his video on his channel. Check out his channel. I leave link from the video in the description and all that stuff. And he wanted to yap about it. I wanted to do a reaction to him yapping about it, so I get more information and I can plug my 2 cents into it and yap about it. So there's two, you just got like Moist Critical yapping about it, then you got Tay Live yapping about it. Yeah, just two old heads just yapping about the government. So if you're new, make sure you subscribe, like the video, leave your input on the situation in the comment section. If you're watching this video and you over in the UK, which I would be highly surprised, but not really, because I do like news reaction and stuff like that. There's like some, the UK got K-pop fans and everything like that. So if you in the UK, you watching this video, leave your feelings about this whole situation in the comment section. Anything else? Check out recent videos and all that stuff. And I'm gonna try to do more videos like this, talking about like broader situations and like gaming stuff instead of just music and like the normal reactions and all that stuff. So check out, turn on notifications for more videos coming, and I see you guys in the next reaction. Nice talking, discussion, news reaction, all that, gaming, all that. See you guys in the next video.